MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. It's a dream matchup on the mound. Coming up right after this. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
At the plate, Leury Garcia. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the White Sox, the right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Madrigal is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Fouled off. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this one's in the dirt. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Tim Anderson started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Into the box, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
The center fielder, Kenny.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Dyson's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
First delivery to him on the way. Larry Doby is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And he pops it up. Madrigal ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Digging in, Eloy Jimenez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Jimenez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a second-year big leaguer. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Here's a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Yanked fouled off to the right. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ramirez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Popped him up. Madrigal shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Dyson on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Roberto Perez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. One left for the Tribe, who move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Ready now for the White Sox, James McCann, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The right fielder.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
Ball one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now back.
Digging in for his second at bat, Nick Madrigal. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Bieber has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll move on. Coming to the plate now, Jordan Luplow. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball. And not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Luplow over at second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder. Francisco Lindor waits on deck. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, pretty.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate, Larry Doby.
Right fielder, Larry.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Moncada in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. All set for the start of the inning, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter. The first
So here's Jose Abreu. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Still down 3-0.
leading up for the Indians, the first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Santana.
The windup and the 0-1. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Popped him up. Moncada over to his left. Makes the play, one away. So striding forward now, Domingo Santana. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. High pop-up. Abreu has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 55.
Now in the box, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Luplow. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dyson is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Hernandez.
And a ball 1-0. In there, 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in now, James McCann. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
1-1 the count. Here it comes. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. James McCann goes quietly leading off the 6th inning.
Leori Garcia.
So now to the plate, Leori Garcia. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So stepping in, Nick Madrigal. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Line drive to left. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fast. fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, if you were in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Jimmy Cordero will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away.
Now batting. The designated
Digging
hitter.
in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. And there's a base hit on the line. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Santana possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Roberto Perez would be next. Three and 1 the count now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Now to the plate, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 1 out, nobody on. Too high. 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. And he takes a called strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Gerard Dyson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fouled off. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. White Sox lead 1, still down 3-0. Matt Foster gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Roberto Perez. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Out of play. The 0-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia is under this one, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Yohan Moncada stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and this will find the wall deep in the corner, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Dominic Leone gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. To the plate now, James McCann, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Leury Garcia. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Jay Spry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Indians.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kenny Lofton. First pitch on its way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
Now batting. The shortstop, Francisco.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Beats the runner to the bag, and McCann gets his man.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The 1-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Garcia is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now at the plate, Larry Doby. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 33, Brad Hand.
Settling in now, Nick Madrigal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Lofton is there. 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Lofton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Jose Abreu. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Cleveland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Shane Bieber earns the win, his 2nd. Brad Hand closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon.